going to get a return here. They'll bring it out to the 25 as the kickoff sails through the back of the end zone. So Maryland's offense will go on the attack first. And, David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football. That's not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that needs the others, but they got to help him out. They got to play on skill.
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back into 16.
What a great play. This guy is a force on this D-line. You think about Michigan football defensively, they've got dudes up front. Aiden Hutchinson, Brandon Graham, Mozzie Smith, Rashawn Gary. Guys that can win one-on-one, and guys that change and force your game plan to have to adapt for them. You need to double team these guys if you want to have any chance. This is that type of player. He's got so much ability.
Back to pass, it's Washington. And the defense got him at the 27.
And that is how you silence this raucous crowd. Defensively on the road. First drive of the game, setting the tone, getting a huge sack on third down.
Makes the catch at the 30. Slips from the line. Found a little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. So the Michigan Wolverines offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the end.
Yeah, it's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating him to play.
Oh, he's got some space. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. Those who stay will be champions, so said Bo Schembechler, and those who keep it on the ground churn out first downs.
Yeah, it's because it's a way of life, right? It's that physicality. It's going to be hard in practice all week. When you're at Michigan, it's going to be grind.
He caught it. Touchdown. And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching him. Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit it in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession. Now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Gets it across the 30 to the 31. They pick up 5.
And after having a nice game like that on first down, for the offensive coordinator here, maybe you're thinking about being aggressive and taking a shot. Because even if it's incomplete on second down, on third, you won't have that long to go.
Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Just a little bit too much juice on that one as the freshman was taking a shot.
I think a lot of fans were hoping that this offense maybe made some adjustments considering how much they struggled the last time they took the field. And early in this first quarter, it still seems like they're trying to iron some things out, just not clicking the way they need to do.
Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41. The Terps come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Use the play fake, now to throw. Tyler finds a soft spot. And good coverage by the defense, just a short game.
Kind of like that big, reliable security. That's what tight ends are a lot of times. They're just usually big, huge guys that if I throw it anywhere near it, he's going to pluck it, catch it, and give me some positive yards.
Grab over the middle, it's Fleming. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
That's just really nice catch by the big tight end. Throwing those mitts up there, catching the football.
And the Terrapins come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short. Touch pass on the jet sweep. They thought they could just run it on punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the return man will have no chance as the ball sails out of bounds. They'll get this drive going from the 17. From the shotgun now, here's an inside kick. They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18. Guys, let's chat about Michigan. As most everyone knows by now, one of the top defenders on defense in the country, 5-star defensive lineman, and they've got him with a huge goal commitment last week. What's that going to be?
I mean, the excitement level through the roof. Getting a guy like that you know is plug and play. I mean, big, strong, athletic, makes your defensive line formidable right away. The recruiting class, they just gained some serious momentum.
They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. Offensive bunch formation. Off the play fake on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He wants to change this route. Looking to pass. It's Underwood. With the catch, it's Klein. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on. Completing a forward pass was much like solving the Rubik's Cube for Michigan a year ago, but now, Jesse, they have the nation's top recruit in Bryce Underwood, and the key is to develop him.
Yes, because he is the future for Michigan. There is no question about it. You just saw just 2 seasons ago when you've got a quarterback who's dynamic, who's highly recruited and developed, a guy like J.J. McCarthy, the sky's the limit for Michigan. You can win national championships. That's the hope for the Wolverines moving forward.
Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play.
This offense has become a first down machine, and that is so demoralizing for the defense, especially for those star players that are playing tons of snaps. They're not subbing out as much. By the fourth quarter, they're going to be gassed.
And the rush will get through on the 25.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up their first down.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field, too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. Or will kneel at the 24, a 34-yarder coming from the right edge. And he missed it. No good. And the margin is still 7 after this, guys. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. To the air. It's Washington. There's the pressure. He's going to run it. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter. We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. Fires to the wideout. Cutting downfield. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. They had the first down before that penalty backed them up, and now they'll snap it on 2nd down. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Back to pass. Got it in the middle. It's Webb. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
And you put those slot receivers in there, and here's why you do it. You back them off the football a lot of times, but who's guarding? A lot of times those are linebackers. Those are safeties. You get those good matchups where you can feature one of your speedsters, and a lot of times good things happen.
He'll get a fresh set down, stop at the 31-yard line.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback in the first possession.
And they get him down.
He does a really good job being decisive, getting downhill, being a great runner. And guess what? You know how easy offense is when you get in second and short, second and medium. Everything in the playbook is open to you.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
That's a backbreaker for the offensive coordinator because on the first down, he ran the ball, had a really nice gain. Short yardage situation, you just get completely blown up, and now you're having to probably dial up a throw on third down. You need more consistency from the guys up front.
On 30 short the run and looking for the first down. And he needed just a single yard, and he did not get it. What a stout play by this defense. Kick is in the air. Looks it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. He gets a block. Man, oh man, did that coverage team have its hands full. Well, not full, because they didn't get a hand on him for quite a while. Great return there. To the air, it's Underwood. That's caught. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down.
This receiver is such a weapon, and he has so much speed, and he can generate explosive plays for your offense, not just running go routes and post routes, but how about throwing him the drag, letting him catch it, and use his speed to turn it upfield.
Finds his man. It's McCulley. Let's take a minute to talk about Michigan. I'm sure you guys saw what a get in recruiting. Four-star defensive lineman gave them a verbal commitment just last week.
Yeah, you can't get enough of these guys, man. And they're excited because you got to play so many defensive line. This is the guy that's going to come in, be in the rotation early and often.
The Wolverines will line it up on 1st and 10. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Wow, 4 plays on this drive by the offense. They already got 3 first downs. We knew they had a lot of playmakers coming into this game, and they're showing that right now. This defense is going to have to make a play at some point here and stop the bleeding.
Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Gives it on the option. Touchdown, Michigan! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option? Look, it's still early, but we have some real distance being put on the scoreboard right now.
You do. It's early, but you got to find something positive. Right now, everything going in the other direction. So how do you respond when you can hit the mountain early in this football game? Got to find something positive quick.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Finds his man on that. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. The Terrapins want to move quickly.
I love this defense's ability to fight off blocks and quality of football. They do such a great job pursuing that wide receiver screen to only allow a minimal gain and no first down.
I think the offensive coordinators over there going, thank goodness we don't play them every week. This defense has been suffocating. This offense got to find something moving forward that they can hang their hat on, some kind of identity. Today they were shut down, but
Intercepted for the 11th time. Going the other way, and he's got room.
and some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football, and he's starting to develop that. His 3rd interception on the season, just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Motion from the wideout. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. He's got it on the run. And he'll run across the sidelines after a good gain. Let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. taking another look just to confirm everything. The officials on the field got it right. Play will stand. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here.
Well, short yardage situation, they decide to go with the toss play, and nice job up front, getting a little bit of push. That's all they needed to get that first.
And the Wolverines have it in scoring position on first and goal. Looking for a man, it's Underwood. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain. Down to 2 minutes before the half. They'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Second and goal for the offense. Wants to adjust the pattern. Quarterback keeps it. He's going to lose a yard on that one. This defense was put in a difficult spot, and they've made it tough. And now the offense faces third and goal. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's third. And he'll finish the run at the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines.
I've been really impressed with this offense this first half. Coming in a hostile environment, hostile crowd, man, they haven't given them anything to cheer about. Offense, defense, now up 20-0, and these people are eerily quiet.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Maryland has the ball back, and the Terrapin offense ready to go. These guys have taken some body blows in the first half, but now a chance to do something to feel a little better going into halftime.
Reese, they got to respond now. They got to put points on the board right here, cut into this deficit, create a little bit of momentum, because this one's going to get out of hand otherwise.
Yeah, there are a lot of offenses out there that might just say, okay, let's just regroup and figure it out. This offense doesn't have time to do that. They've got to be aggressive. They've got to throw it downfield. They've got to score points.
Got his man.
These wide receivers working in the field, so much of this is feel. Understanding where the holes are in the zone, understanding how to get leverage on a man. And these wide receivers are dangerous nowadays because they do it so fast and see that so quick and make those plays up the field.
Man, and he paid for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball. And the Terrapins will try to pin them back with the punt. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Catches it cleanly at the 20. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. So here comes the Michigan offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Looking for a man. It's Underwood. He'll off one deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting to throw going his way. They put a really nice hit on him and forced the incompletion.
The Wolverines decide to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Sends his first one of the day on its way, and that matches the number of appearances he had in that win last week. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. Boy, they've been caught in a buzzsaw here in the first half, but maybe a chance to carry some momentum into the break here.
It all comes down to this drive right here. Obviously, this offense hasn't had everything go right for them in the first half, but here's an opportunity, David, to execute some plays, put some throws together, and generate some points.
And you're right, Jesse, and this offense needs to start now. Like, we got to get some points on the board, create some momentum, and continue it, because you've done yourself a significant help.
Defense there to get him out of bounds. He gets it down to the 48. Looking to throw on first down. Rushes on him. Picked off, and they run Just a short return, but that would have been icing on the cake. They've got it first down at the 42. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Catch in the middle. It's Haynes. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy on them. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
Finds his man. It's Moore. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
Looking to throw, it's Underwood. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining. And it's third down, but they're taking no chances. They'll send the field goal unit out before halftime. He says he's got a big leg. He's going to have to show it from 56 yards out. Oh, and the attempt is no good. He missed the field goal. He's still up by 20 down to 29. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connor in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A first half that saw a little bit of everything there in College Park. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside the shell.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. The Terrapins will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. Not sure they had to make many adjustments at halftime as they try to build on this lead here in the third. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29.
Love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
And the Wolverines with a second and short to keep this drive moving. From the gun, the ground game. And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now
turning it on. And he'll be tackled, but there is a flag on the field.
Illegal blocking back. Offense.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. First down for this offense. He'll keep it himself. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Turns it on in midfield. And he was off to the races, finally tripped up at the 36.
That is a total bust by the defense. You can't go out there with 6 DBs and allow a wide receiver to be that wide open, make the catch, and then even make a nice run after it. Somebody made a big mistake in the back end.
Rides the back on the option again. They finally get it stopped, but his veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play.
This is going to be a big key for him, David, with the lead here in the second half, running the football, right? Staying on the field and bleeding the clock.
Yeah, run the football, and you can be a little bit more conservative. But again, this opens up the pass. This keeps everything in balance for this offense.
The Wolverines have it with a first and goal. Back to pass, it's Underwood.
us in the end zone. We're taking shots. We need to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get him. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
This is a situation here in the third quarter this offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this, and all of a sudden...
And the pressure gets there, and down he goes at the 18.
Well, this offense keeps giving up sacks, and they keep finding themselves in situations like this, 3rd and long right now. They don't have many points in this game, and this is a big reason why. It's hard to score if you don't keep the third downs manageable. So moving forward, whether it's running the football on first and
it's picked off for the 3rd time today. Didn't really get a chance to get started on that return, but he has set him up at the 41-yard line.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
And he has a solid gain before the defense bangs him up. Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. Leaves it with the back. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. They got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking downfield, it's Underwood. Fires deep toward the end zone. And he's on his way. He'll go all the way. Touchdown, Wolverines.
you know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
And the extra point is good. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they built this sizable lead. Just unloaded on that kickoff. Don't have to worry about a return on a kick like that. They'll bring it out to the 25. Maryland has the ball back, and the Terrapin offense ready to go. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. It's a good thing to be charitable, Jesse, but I think the last couple of drives might be overdoing it a bit.
I agree, and I think at this point, the quarterback here, he's got to be a CEO, and he's got to really get his guys settled down. A couple turnovers in a row now. They've got to find a rhythm.
CEO, a.k.a. don't screw it up, guys. That's what it sounds like on the sidelines when the coaches gotta stop turning the football.
They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the first down here. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the Terrapins will call on their punt team. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Catches it at the 30. He gets up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's when the offense will set up shop. This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. Going right to work up top. Makes the catch. It's Prescott. And he's brought down after a nice game.
A lot of smiles right now in this offense. They've got a big lead, and they're just having fun out there. They're still throwing the football. These receivers are still getting open. Pass protection is still great. This quarterback's thinking to himself, man, I'm going to be padding my stats here in the second half of this game because everything we're dialing up is working.
And the Wolverines have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. All down, and they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
If I'm this defense, man, number 1, 2, and 3 is stopping this quarterback, and he's done it by air and now by land. Like running the option, having success. We got to get dialed in. He is the playmaker on this offense. I got to go stop him.
They got nothing on the last play at 2nd and 10. Leaves it with the back. Got some room, headed to the goal line. to the house.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Not going to give them a chance to make a play as they boot that thing through the end zone. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Running back searching for a hole. Very little running room, if any, and he just hasn't had anywhere to go in this one. The Terrapins now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Dropping back, it's Washington. Heaves it on the run. Makes the grab on the right sideline for a huge gain. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before it's finally stopped. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive fourth-quarter comeback. They go back to work in the final period of this one. They'll move the wide receiver. Off the play fake on first down. The throw. Got it behind the line. It's Manning. And that defensive penetration gave him no chance, and he is ridden out of bounds. Going to swing it on second down. And the pass is incomplete. Sharp moves by the hit.
It's really hard to win football games when you're one-dimensional offensively, and that's the case. They just have not been able to get anything going, throwing it deep down the field. They haven't won their one-on-one matchups. Quarterback.
A shot for the end zone. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Leaves it with the running back. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on second and 2. The Wolverines with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. There he goes! Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage and got it out to the 41 with a first down.
Big reason why his team has the lead right now late is because of his performance running the football. Well over 100 yards in this game. They knew that they were going to have to really put a lot of pressure on him. He'd have to shoulder the load, and he has delivered for his offense all game long.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Offside. Defense.
Good job by the QB there, using his cadence, using his clapping, trying to get this defense offside.
And the Wolverines with the 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
And it slipped through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge game if he could have held on. The give on the option. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
The defense finally able to make a play, getting a tackle for loss. They haven't had many of those today because this running back really has answered the bell. They knew coming in they were going to have to give him the football, force feed it to him, and let him go to work. He's done that. Well over 100 yards rushing in this game, and the defense just has not had the answers consistently for him. Man, this kicker is now 0 for 3 in this game, guys. 9 points. He's cost his own team. You got to wonder what his confidence is like right now.
From the shotgun, the inside give. And there was no Where to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Martin will throw it. Bringing the heat. Nowhere to go, falling down. He goes in the 39. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. He's got it. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42.
This has been a frustrating day. I mean, they haven't moved the ball consistently, and now you get a play, but they haven't put 2 and 3 and 4 plays together, and that's why they're trailing in this football game. So maybe they can find some kind of a rhythm here late in the game and get something going.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Fires to the big fella. He'll be shoved out of bounds at the 35-yard line. You know, David, this is really what game managing is. Nice pickup on 2nd down to help them on the next play.
Yeah, I think people look at that negative sometimes, finding a quarterback that's a game manager. No, use your brain. Set up good situations.
Offenses gain momentum with 3rd down conversions like that. They got it at the 25. And the Terrapins look to keep this drive humming. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got his man quickly. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Back up now. Here's 2nd and long. Wide receiver going in motion. Looking to throw again. Caught over the it's back. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down mark. The Terrapins are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Muscling ahead on 3rd and short. He didn't even have a chance to get back to the line. What a job by this defensive front. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. And he'll kick for the 3 from 36 yards out in the right half. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Let's not say they put in a field goal. Maybe just, tweaked a little bit of it away with their fingernail. Looks like he's going to try to return it. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. Past the sticks, and he may get more. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs.
This guy's been special today. Coming into this one, they thought they had an opportunity really to get him going, running the football, and he has delivered. You've seen the speed, the vision, his ability to break tackles. Well over 100 rushing yards in this game, and that's why they have a nice lead here.
They get him at the 42, but he picked up 10 there. It's 1st and 10 for this offense from the 42. Back to throw, it's Underwood. Right down the middle. And he throws down the gut of the defense. It's incomplete.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? Lots went wrong, but just live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
You know, I love offensive coordinators that want to stay aggressive. They've come up with big plays all game long. It's a big reason why they have this lead right now, and they're not backing off here in the 4th quarter. They're letting their guys go play. The entire playbook is open to them, and they're taking shots.
And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. They'll toss it to the left. Got the 1st down and more. Smashes him with the stiff arm. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the 1st down.
What a run. Great speed, great vision, elusiveness, and David, he's tackled down close to the goal line.
Yeah, and this offense, when you can run the football like this, man, you will have success, especially in the red zone, trying to get touchdowns.
The offense will use the timeout clock as stop with 22 seconds left.
And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like, just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything has worked. That's why they've built this lead and had a great day.
And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And they just keep piling on the points. We've seen in big moments in this game, they have been able to step up and deliver, particularly on offense. Very impressive performance.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little warmth out of this crowd. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Martin back to pass. There's the hit. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Wants to go up top.